Hi everybody and welcome to Budget with Tiffany. I'm Tiffany. I'm so excited to have you here today. I'm going to be doing the third cash on stuffing for the month of March and then a wallet reset where I will cash stuff some envelopes for the fourth week of March, as well as do some cash stuffing of my longer term sinking funds or longer term savings that I normally would do in other videos, but I'm going to be on vacation, so yay, super excited about that. So I'm going to do those today. So let me jump right in. How is everybody doing today? So excited it's Friday, so excited to be going on vacation. As of today, it is Friday, which is DJ's brother's birthdays, and his one brother is still alive. We weren't sure for quite a while if he was going to make it till today. He is starting to have some deterioration. Won't go into it too much because I don't want to bum people out too much and stuff, but so we're kind of hoping that now that he's made it till today, that he survives till at least tomorrow, so that he doesn't actually pass away on his birthday, particularly since he's a twin. And so that means if he were to pass away today, on his birthday, then forevermore his twin brother's birthday would also be associated with his passing. So not that it'll be a whole lot easier if it's tomorrow or Sunday or something, but just kind of not really wanting it to be today. But yeah, DJ had some work, or I've been working today, and then DJ had to work, and then he's got practice because they've got their first meet tomorrow. So we are gonna head over to his parents' house after his practice, and then we'll go over tomorrow as well. I'll probably go over earlier while DJ's at his meet, and then DJ will come over later on. So it's like I mentioned, I think in another video, it's kind of weird to be like, I'm excited to go on vacation, but all this other stuff is going on, and so like there's a bit of conflict of emotions. But in a lot of ways, like it'll probably be good to get away, and kind of just, but at the same time, obviously, since he's still alive, if he passes while we're gone, we're not there for his parents, but they were the ones that told us to still go. So but yeah, so won't keep talking about that just because it's too sad. So again, thank you all for the well wishes, the thoughts and prayers, the offers of support, or if I need anything, I've truly appreciated it. So but yeah, so let's take a look at my spending for the last week. Had quite a few things. So up first in dates, DJ on Sunday, I think it was Sunday, ran down to a local bakery and bought some bunch of pastries and stuff. So he decided to get that, so I decided to or count that towards date night. He brought it home. I'm not a huge, quite as big into pastries as he is, but he brought me home a chocolate croissant, and that was really fun. And then so we had $60 left over. Kind of forgot that part while I was talking. Then for eating out, so I had mentioned one of the fun things about going away is trying to figure out how much food you should get before you leave, because you want to have food around to eat, but you don't want to have to throw stuff away. So I did pretty good. And then with going over to DJ's parents' house tonight and tomorrow night for dinner, and then tomorrow for lunch for myself, that kind of helped. And we had I bought a frozen pizza just in case and stuff, but one of the nights I did order some pizza, and that came out to be $51.46, and I believe I rounded that up to 52. So giving myself back 8. So now we've got 100, 5, 7, 8. And then groceries, end up buying a fair amount. I think one, I don't remember now what all I bought because it was mostly last week, but or last weekend. But I think some of it is so normally I would go to Aldi and then Target, and now I've been having to go to Cub more because I'm trying not to go to Target because I'm mad at them for changing their DEI policy. And Cub tends to be a little bit more expensive. So, and then we did buy some snacks for the plane, so that also, or for our trip, so that also was part of it. So I bought some Twizzlers, and I bought some pretzels, and I bought some, what else did I get? These wheat thin things, and then we also bought some granola bar type things for breakfast. DJ has one at home every day, Monday through Friday anyway, so it's for him, it's the same kind he normally gets. And then for me, I decided I got these RX bars that are higher in protein, and haven't had them before, so hopefully they're good. But I've heard about them, but I just never had one before. And man, those were expensive, and I feel like they probably would have been a lot cheaper at Target than they were at Cub, but yeah, still trying not to go to Target. So so things just were a little bit more expensive than what I normally would pay if I went to Target, but that's the whole point of kind of boycotting a company. So so we spent $27.92 at Aldi, $31.90 at Cub, and then I had to pick up, I needed some green onions for dinner last night, and then because it was $1.50, and I kind of hated to use my credit card for $1.50, but I didn't have any cash, so I bought 2 pieces of dessert, a piece of carrot cake for myself, and it's a blueberry hibiscus cheesecake for DJ. So yeah, so it's $9, and the co-op does this thing where you round up to the nearest dollar, and they take the change and they donate it to whatever charity of the month it is. So it's pretty cool. So that's why it's always an even amount. So it was $9, and so our total for groceries was $68.82. So I'm gonna round up to 69, so 50, 60, 70, and take back $1. So we got 50, 60, 72, 74, 75. Did not eat out at work today or this week. Again, I only went into the office one day, and it was employee appreciation week. So my manager got us lunch, so didn't need to bring lunch that day. So that was really nice. And then for spending, I get these little weather icon stickers to use. I have a 5-year journal that you just each day has 5 blocks, so you can kind of journal for the same day over 5 years, and it has all 366 days in it because of the leap year. And so I always write the forecasted weather for that day. And I used to try to draw in the weather icon, but I just started using stickers instead. So I bought some more stickers, so that was $16.90. So I'm gonna do 17. So I'll give myself back 33. off my desk. And fell on the floor. So we got $20, $30, $45, $47, $48 left for spending. Okay. And then in our home binder, I made the final payment to the retaining wall guy to buy the blocks, so yay. We still have to pay him for his actual work, the actual retaining wall, the excavation and them putting the new wall together and everything, and then pay for the stairs. So still have a lot to pay, but the actual blocks was the most expensive, like single component. So this is our final payment. So it was $2,100, so $2,100. So now we've got 16,000, 500, 600, 50, 70, 90, 700, 5, 10, 12. So $16,712. And then in our longer term sinking funds binder, I did pick up some travel size toothpaste and travel size face wash. And again, something I normally would get at Target, but I went to Walgreens instead and it was more expensive, but oh well. So it was $7.94. I've got 10. I'm rounding up to 8, so I'll give myself back 2. So we got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 100, 200, 300, 402. So 4,402. And then last up in our business binder, so let me do HP ink. Had $8. So let me give myself back 12. So we got 10, 12, 14, 16. I did just get a notification that the cost of the HP ink is going to go up a little bit. So I think it's, instead of $6.99 plus tax, now I think it's going to be like $7.99 plus tax. So it'll probably be closer to $9 instead of $8. And then Chrissy from A Mom Life Co., I joined her YouTube membership, and it was like $25 per month plus tax, so it ended up being $27.25. Moving forward, I'll just be paying this out of like stuff that my monthly bills, like I pay for Eva's membership and Lindsay's Ko-fi membership and stuff, and I don't cash stuff that usually. So but this time, since I hadn't planned on joining at this month or anything, I'd been wanting to, I just hadn't planned on it. I didn't have it set aside, so taking $20 from my business miscellaneous, and then I'm gonna round down to 7 and take the remaining 7 from shipping. And so I'm gonna give myself back 13. And then the other expense, so I mentioned in one of my other videos that for Chrissy at Mom Life Co., she is the person planning the budget convention that's going to take place in August of 2026. And I did purchase my ticket. I went ahead and not only got the regular price ticket, but I got the like VIP one that gives you like a swag bag and some other goodies and stuff for the extra $200. So I obviously did not have that set aside, and I thought about taking it from our opportunities fund, but since it's kind of business related and stuff, I was like, let me see if I can take it from money that I already have in the business. And so one of the biggest places I figured is our equipment, my equipment envelope, because since I just bought the printer, I just bought the laminator, I don't really need any new equipment right this second. And so I was like, well, I've got $500 in here, so I can take the $500, that just leaves $100 that I had to come up with. And then I was thinking about it, so after reviewing our tax stuff for last year and kind of forecasting what I think our tax situation is going to be this coming year, I think we're having enough money coming out of like our regular jobs to cover all of any taxes, including whatever I earn from currently Etsy, and then hopefully Etsy and YouTube. So I feel comfortable taking the extra $100 out of our taxes envelope, because I'm hoping we won't actually need to use the money in our taxes envelope to actually pay for taxes next year. I'm gonna still add money in here every time I get Etsy or YouTube money, just in case. But looking at things, like, I feel comfortable taking that money from there. So so that covers all of our expenses this last week. It was a little pricey because of the retaining wall, and then the ticket for the convention. So in total, we should have $2,894.99, and I had $100 set aside to make change. So let me take that out. So we got 2,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80. Now I've already forgotten. This is why sometimes it's good to use the calculator. So 2,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 100, 200, 250, 20, 40, 60, 80, 10, 20, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2,896. So perfect. We're over by $1, and that's just because of rounding. So perfect. And let me move this aside and get everything ready for doing our cash stuffing. Try to have this somewhere where it's not going to fall over. Don't fall over. Okay. So let me grab money. So this week we're going to have a little bit less than we've had the last couple of weeks, because we're not going to be doing all of our binders and everything, the travel binder, the debt binder and stuff. So we've got 2,000, 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 480, 490, 500, 10, 15, 25, 35, 42, 4, 6, 8, 51. So $2,551. I know by the time you guys actually see this video, it'll be Sunday. We'll be getting up Sunday morning to catch our flight out to California. Super excited, like I said. So I hope you guys have all had a really good weekend. Love to hear what you did, or if you're doing something for Sunday, what you're doing. So for dates, we're not adding anything in here, but our cap to roll over is $50. So I'm gonna make change for this 20, which I know there was 2 10s in there. So I'm gonna keep 50 and take out 10. for eating out. I've got 108 and our rollover cap is 100. So I'm going to take the 8 and we are going to go ahead and add 60. I don't think we'll actually end up using this this week because we're going to DJ's parents' house tonight and tomorrow. We leave on Sunday, and then usually while we're gone, we use the money in our travel fund, travel envelope to cover all of our expenses. And then by the time we come back, it'll be the next Friday when I do my next cash stuffing. So I don't think we'll end up using it, but I'd rather have it in here just in case. So we've got 160 in case we need it. Groceries, we have exactly 75, which is our rollover cap. So, and we're not going to add anything because won't be around to need groceries. My food, I'm going to take the 15 that we didn't spend out, and since I'm not going to be going to work at all next week, I'm not going to add anything in. And then we're going to add in $10 for this coming week for spending. Not really for this upcoming week. This is kind of a keep filling it envelope, but we got 20, 30, 40, 55, 57, 58. Sometimes I think about moving this into like one of the sinking funds binders because it is more sinking funds, but we also spend from it more frequently than anything else. So let's see. In our home binder, we're adding money into 2. We've got our home projects. We're adding 125. Got to start saving up for whatever next project we're gonna do. I think there's a couple smaller projects that we want to try to do. We would love to change our water heater to be a tankless water heater. We've had one before and really liked it. It takes a little bit longer for the water to heat up, but then like you never run out of hot water because you're not limited to what was in a tank. And I love to take baths, and I have it's like one of the like bigger jacuzzi-esque tubs. It was what was in the house. The jacuzzi part doesn't actually work. Wow. The last time I used it, it worked, but then I couldn't get it to turn off. So now it took me 10 minutes to hitting the button and it didn't want to come off. So now I just never turn it on because I don't want to have that problem again. And to be fair, I probably didn't really use it all that often anyway, but half the time I run out of hot water before it gets, especially in the wintertime, before it gets tall enough or high enough for the jacuzzi to come on anyway. So for it to get past the little jacuzzi jet holes. So I never really used it anyway, but because it's a bigger tub, it takes a fair amount of water. So again, in the wintertime, I usually get maybe halfway full to where I would normally want it by the time it runs out of hot water. And so I stay in the bathtub long enough time because I like to read and stuff. So usually I'm in there long enough that the hot water heater is reheated, and so then I can add more hot water into it, but sometimes it doesn't, and so then I'm kind of cold as I'm finishing up my bath. But so it'd be nice just to have the tankless water heater. But so I think that's one of the smaller projects, because I think when we got ours in Asheville, it was $1,500 or $2,000 or something. So a lot cheaper than our retaining wall. And then we want to do a couple other things outside. And then the next big project we want to do is have all of our floors redone, because I hate our floors. They're dark, so they show everything and they never look clean. And then we also need to finish painting the rest of the house before we do the wall or floors. So I've got a couple other rooms that I'm gonna paint myself, but then like our living room, dining room is like one big room and it's just a lot of walls. And then our hallway has like the height, so we'd need like scaffolding and stuff. So I think we're just gonna hire a painter to do those rooms, and DJ's parents have somebody that's like super reasonably priced and stuff. So we'll probably just end up hiring him to do it. But yeah, so we're kind of slowly saving up money to do some of the like smaller projects before we have to save for like the floor. So we got 10,000, 15,000, 16,000, 500, 600, 700, 50, 70, 90, 810, 820, 825, 35, 37. So $16,837. And then our roof, we're just slowly putting money aside for the hopefully long-term necessity of replacing the roof 10, 20 years down the road. So we got 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 100. Next week after I get home and we do our cash stuffing and unstuffing and stuff, I get to do condensing, so super excited about that. And then lastly, for the regular cash stuffing, we got new car. We're gonna add 125. So we got 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 500. And then in our debt binder, since we're not actually playing in it this week, but I did want to add in the money that we didn't spend this week. So that way then when we get back from our trip and do our first cash stuffing for the month of April, we'll have a little extra money to play with. So we got 10, 25, 30, 2, 33. So I'll have that to kickstart our debt binder for April. And everything else is gonna come into our longer term savings. Since we're not going to be playing in the rest of the binder, we're just going to do the first two. Up first is our Friday challenge. So we got, which is from Becca at Becca Budget 777. So we're going to add in $28 today. So we got 100, 50, 70, 90, 200, 5, 10, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 24, 25. So $225. So I think we're more than a quarter of the way through, and which I guess works since we're a quarter of the way through the year. And then up last, we've got our Periodically I Like to Save Money challenge from Eva at Budget Your Life. And I'm super excited because we're gonna get to finish this one. So for each of them, we're gonna add in $1,089. So 50, 70, 85, 87, 89. Yeah, $1,089. So we should have $7,021. So 5,000, 6,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 950, 970, 990, 7,000, 10, 15, 17, 19, 21. So yay, super excited. So let me take that out. And the same for DJs. So 5,000, 6,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 50, 70, 90, 7,000, 10, 15, 17, 19, 21. So yay, super exciting. And now I get to do the part that makes me feel dumb. Go through the ones and say, nope, I don't know what that is. Okay, so we are doing number 3, lithium. I definitely have heard that one, so these lower number ones make me feel less dumb, because usually I've heard of them. 10, neon, have heard of that. Love seeing neon signs. 11, sodium, definitely have heard of that. Sometimes have a little too much of that. 21, scandium, I have not heard of that. 22, titanium, very strong metal. 29, copper, have heard of that one. 30 is zinc, have heard of that one. 43 is technetium, have not heard of that one. 44, ruthenium, nope, nada. 51, antimony, I mean, I've heard of alimony, but not antimony. 52, tellurium, nope. 60, neodymium, nope. I think they just make stuff up. 31, promethium. I mean, I've heard of like Prometheus for like a movie, but I didn't realize it was really kind of similar to an element. 69, thulium. 70 is a YTT. Not sure how you do that, but ytterbium. Never seen a word where a Y is followed by a T. Thought it was a I at first, but no, pretty sure it's a T. 77, indium. Nope, have not heard of that. 78, platinum. Have heard of that one. 85, astatine. Nope. 86, radon. Considering we had to have a radon machine added to our basement when we moved in. Have heard of that one. And then 93 is neptunium. I'm guessing it's named after Neptune, but I have never heard of it. And 94 is plutonium. Have heard of that. Back to the Future reference. So we are completed. We're finished with our Periodically Like to Save Money challenge from Eva. Thank you so much, Eva, for making this challenge. I've really loved doing it. Kind of sad to see it go, but at the same time, it also means that we have both fully funded our Roth IRAs for the year, so super excited about that. So yeah, so there's going to be some changes coming up next month. I am going to be still doing my debt binder. I'm still going to be doing the long-term savings binder. Still going to be doing my travel binder. I am not going to be doing my savings with friends binder. I'm going to add the challenges that I do that are like the savings with friends, group plays and stuff, just throughout various other binders. So a lot of them you'll see either in the long-term binder or my debt binder. If they're travel related, you might see them in the travel binder, but might not see as many of them in there. And I think I might be combining like my mini Monday with my travel binder maybe. I'm still figuring that out. Just a lot of it's like I was doing 6 videos for a while and then I dropped back to 5, but even 5 is getting to be a little bit too much. I might go down to 4, but I'm gonna see how I feel when I get back from my vacation and make some final decisions. So yeah, there'll probably be some changes, or there will be some changes. There might be some additional changes. And then for Becca's challenge, the Friday challenge, I'm gonna include that in my regular weekly cash stuffing, so it won't actually be in this binder. Yeah, and then my next video that I'm gonna post is the only video I'm gonna post while I'm on vacation. It's gonna be my reallocation video, so I'll be filming that right after this, and so you'll see that sometime, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Haven't figured that out yet, but and then I'll be off. We get home Friday night, so I'll probably film my videos Saturday morning, and then so the first video after we get back should be the cash stuffing video on Sunday the 6th, April 6th, I think it is. So, but yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I will miss you guys. I'm gonna try to watch videos while we're on our trip to some extent, but I'll probably miss a bunch of videos, so I'll try to catch up some where I can, but there's already so many videos out there to try to watch regular when I'm home, so I probably won't be able to catch up on everybody's videos, so I'll miss you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend, good week, and I will see you when I get back from my vacation. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.